105 Monday nights, foodie nights as ever, and I'm trying to set the scene here, which is, if I say literally everything, including the kitchen sink and 2 hobs, there is that 4 hobs and 2 ovens. We have, I think, once again, we have transformed Wave 105. Ian from Sunnyfields Farm is here, overseeing the whole process. How many people have we got an estimate? Have we got in here, Ian?
Only 12.
12 people at the moment, and usually it's just only me. I would like to say a very warm welcome as well to Roger and Dorothy Byatt, who bid over the course of the weekend for the chance to be. Are you thinking this was a good idea now?
We're having our doubts, Andy, but it looks great.
It's quite, well, we can smell it already, and it is, I think we can safely say it's cosy in here. So Ian, who have you actually brought with you tonight? Just recap of who's doing what this evening.
Well, there's so many people I might get it all wrong, but it is on the Wave 105 website on your blog spot, yeah.
/Andy, if you want to have a look.
We've got Jennifer on my left-hand side, who I can see some Hampshire trout ready for one of our starters, and we have Andy and Tom from Laidston House. So this is our starter course.
Okay, so for the course that Andy and Tom are doing, this is, do you say scallops or scallops, Andy?
Scallops, most definitely scallops.
Is it now? Why is that then? Why is it spelt scallops?
Well, you've caught me out there. But scallops for me is something where you maybe cut a turkey breast and you maybe pan fry it, or you know, a veal collop or scallop. It's just something, a slice.
It's a scallop. So
for me, it's a scallop.
I thought that was an escalope.
Now we're just confusing the whole issue, aren't we?
Next time I'm in a restaurant, then I won't embarrass myself. I will ask for scallops if it's the scallops that I want. So this is the first 2 courses of an estimated 12 courses we do tonight. So you've got to say you're getting your money's worth, aren't you guys, tonight?
Oh, brilliant.
So what are we doing first? Is it going to be the scallops first then? How are you doing those, Andy?
So quite simply with some lovely parsnip puree from Ian's parsnips from Ian's farm. You know, parsnips are everywhere at the moment, and you've got to use them in every way you possibly can.
And you don't just have to roast them, do you?
No, absolutely not. We've made this beautiful puree that the texture of it was going to go with the scallops absolutely wonderfully, and we got also it's going to go with a little bit of a Lainston reared bacon. We rear our own pigs at Lainston. We've got 6 of them at a time, and we've made some pancetta with help from one of our butchers, and a little frizzy salad, and a little of the Pratt's oil infused with a little bit of vanilla, just to give an extra dimension to the whole thing.
So we are dead posh tonight then, aren't we?
We're dead posh tonight, absolutely.
Okay. Now I can't hear anything sizzling yet. Should I be worried? Should it start to sizzle?
It seriously takes seconds, and I can start. Shall I start to sizzle now? Yeah. Okay, I'm on it.
So a bit of the rapeseed oil going in.
Pratt's oil in there, indeed.
And there we go.
There you go. We have sizzle.
Some sizzling.
So we've got 6 big scallops, and they are big ones, aren't they?
We're gonna divide them up between, share them around. 6 really nice fat ones. These comes from Portland shellfish, which is, you know, kind of our local food hero to us. You know, there aren't too many scallop. They are in fact dredged. You know, it's a controversial subject whether you believe in dredging or whether you believe in dive scallops. You know, we could talk about that all night. But yeah, these are dredged scallops, and they come from Portland Harbour, just off Weymouth.
I mean, this is very topical on a day when there's talking about climate change and the effects of too much CO2 in the ocean.
Those ones
Isn't it, Andy?
Well,
you know, good to me, though.
we can talk about 2 different things. You know, you talk about copsing when you look at a forest. You know, we have to take trees out, certain trees out. You know, the guy that's been growing or been dredging these scallops, he's been doing it for 25 years, and he's still dredging scallops. So he must be doing the right thing in the right place to encourage new growth, to encourage more scallops. You know, you could probably argue about that.
It's about maintaining a balance.
Absolutely.
And you were saying as well that they take literally seconds to do, because sometimes you have scallops and they can be all chewy and horrible. Is that because they're overcooked?
Yeah, most definitely. If you overcook them, you're in trouble. They will start to go a little rubbery, a little chewy. So keep it nice and just a little underdone. So they're just done on one side. Just flip them over to the other side now.
So Andy, we need to remember we've got Malcolm here this evening, the only brewer in Portsmouth.
Good evening, Malcolm. You all right?
Good evening. I'm fine. Thanks.
Welcome to the organised chaos that is Cookery Corner.
Yeah, first time. It's very enjoyable.
So you brought beer with you, which is always a welcome sign, isn't it? What have you brought with you tonight?
I brought plenty of beer, but for the first course, I brought along 2. I thought play it safe and have 2 beers, so you get 2 separate beers to taste with the food. I've got 2 very different beers. We've got Frigate, which is quite a nice, light, fruity beer with quite a sort of slightly zesty citrus flavour, so hopefully should go well with both fish dishes. But also we've got Admiral Stout, which is a really deep dark beer. Lots of should give a lot of contrast, and I'd really be interested in what you guys thought was the one that matched the food the best.
Well, I'll tell you what, luckily, as I'm not driving tonight for once, I'm going to taste the light one first, which is called what again?
Frigate.
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 Okay.
It's 3.8.
3.8, okay. That, I'm trying to describe the taste of it, that is...
Got quite a nice orangey type taste
It's got
to
a bit
it.
of sort of fruit to it,
Yeah,
hasn't it?
yeah, a lot of fruit to it, but also a sweet malt character as well in there.
And I'm going to have a little taste of the stout now as well. I always think stout, that's sort of like Guinness sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Guinness style, but hopefully it packs a lot of flavour in there. You've got a really malty, dark, roasty flavour, touch of chocolate, touch of coffee.
I can confirm, yeah, I can taste a bit of like a coffee sort of aftertaste in there. Is that the correct word, aftertaste, or would you describe it as something different?
Finish.
A finish! That sounds better. How are we doing with the scallops there, with the scallops,
Yeah,
Andy?
just about to do it now. So we've got our parsnip puree in the bowl.
Yep. And that's just is that just sort of boiled up?
It's just a little milk, a little cream, a little butter, naughty but nice, and then just just simmer the whole lot away and simmer it together until the parsnip become really nice and soft. And all you do is blitz the whole thing together, pass through a sieve, and you get a really nice delicate puree, which is going to go absolutely fantastic with these scallops.
It's very nicely presented as well in a very fancy bowl today.
Indeed,
You're
indeed.
very good with your plates and your bowls, aren't you, Andy?
Well, it's all about presentation. We eat with our eyes, so very important to make it all look lovely.
I noticed that every time you cook as well, everything you bring in, it's always just sort of a very plain white sort of china. So that's obviously the way to eat at the moment.
Absolutely. Let the food do the talking.
So what are you tossing there as well?
So just a little bit of the frizzy lettuce that we're going to put on there.
Okay.
Just sits on top. And a little bit of the bacon pancetta, the little bacon crisp. That's probably got a little soggy in transportation, but I'm sure it's going to be great. And then just a little bit of the vanilla that we've added to the rapeseed oil, which just kind of finish the dish off.
And it is
like
as
that.
pretty as a picture, isn't
And it's
it?
as simple as that, indeed.
So we'll have a little taste in just a second as you are going to hand that over to Roger and Dorothy.
Indeed.
They are the ones who have bid the money to be here this evening, so we'll let you know how they get on with that, rubbing their hands. You can probably hear, we'll do that after Teo Cruz is Break Your Heart on Wave 105. Monday night is Foodie Night.